Hello YouTube, hope you're all doing great and welcome back to another exciting video from MotorHub. Today's video is about a Vietnamese automaker VinFast, which was established in 2017 in Vietnam, and they have entered the Indian market in September 2025. So it's been almost a year now and we can see a decent number of VinFast cars on the road. They have set up their manufacturing facility in Tamil Nadu and have quite a good number of showrooms and service centers across the southern and northern India. At the moment, VinFast currently has three variants on offer, which are VF6, VF7 and VF7. But there are rumors on the launch of the VF3, which could be the smallest and affordable EV in the VinFast lineup, and also the VF9, which is a 3-row ultra-premium MPV. However, official specs and details for India are still awaited. As of now, let's focus on the VF7. The VinFast VF7 is a premium mid-size electric SUV, and there are 5 variants on offer, which are Earth, Wind, Wind Infinity, Sky and Sky Infinity. The base Earth variant retails at an ex-showroom price of Rs 22.99 lakhs and goes all the way up to 28.09 lakhs for the top of the line Sky Infinity variant. Although all the variants have similar cosmetic and technology features apart from the base variant, the major difference lies in the specifications of the powertrain. The base Earth variant gets a front-wheel drivetrain which produces a peak power of 174 bhp and a maximum torque of 250 Nm from a battery of 59.6 kWh, and it delivers a claimed range of 438 km. The Wind or Wind Infinity also has a front-wheel drivetrain which produces a maximum power of 201 bhp and 310 Nm of torque from its 70.8 kWh battery pack, and it has a claimed range of 532 km, which is the most range delivering variant in the VF7 lineup. However, the top of the line Sky or Sky Infinity has an interesting drivetrain specs on the sheet. It gets an on-wheel drive unit which produces a peak power of 348 bhp and a maximum torque of 500 Nm from its 70.8 kWh battery pack, delivering a claimed range of 510 km. In terms of dimensions, the VF7 is 4.55 meters in length, 1.89 meters in width, 1.59 meters height. The wheelbase happens to be 2.84 meters and it gets a ground clearance of 190 mm. There are 6 colors on offer, which are basically white, red, black, silver, grey and olive green. The one in front of us is the Sky Infinity variant and jet black avatar. It gets safety features like 7 airbags, ABS with EBD and brake assist, electronic stability control, traction control, tire pressure monitoring system, 360-degree camera, reverse and front parking sensors, ISOFIX style seat mounts, seat belt reminder, speed sensing auto door lock and rollover mitigation system. Now coming to the warranty, VinFast has an interesting policy. It gives 10 years of warranty for the vehicle and battery pack, 5 years for the suspension and 3 years on paint. In terms of design, the VF7 looks quite aggressive. It gets these beautiful LED DRLs which extend all over the front. These are the LED turn indicators along with projector headlamps which are LED as well. And just below that you have the front parking sensors, and this is a functional air dam which improves the aerodynamic efficiency of the vehicle. And you have a radar over here for the level 2 ADAS system and also a front parking camera just below the VinFast logo. Straight ahead, let's open the hood. You do not get any storage space in the front, however, it houses all the mechanical components which are essential for the vehicle's drivetrain. So this vehicle produces a peak power of 348 bhp from its motor and 500 Nm of torque. It delivers power to all the 4 wheels since this is an all-wheel drive variant, and it delivers a claimed range of 510 km from its 70 kWh battery pack, and 0 to 100 comes up at 5.8 seconds. And if you move to the side, you get this reflector over here. Alloy wheels are finished in black and the tire size happens to be 245 by 50 R19. And this is the charging port of the vehicle. Coming to charge times, if you use a portable 3.3 kilowatt charger, it takes 21 hours. And if you use an AC charger, which is a 7.2 kilowatt unit, it takes around 10 hours. And if you use a fast charger, it takes around 28 minutes to charge it from 10 to 70%, and it slows down from there to prevent the battery from degradation. LED turn indicator on the outside rearview mirror along with the mirror, and these are the flush door handles. And on the top you get a shark fin antenna. This is how it looks from the rear. It gets these beautiful LED tail lamps which also extend all of the rear just like the front, and the turn indicators are placed on either sides. This is the reverse parking camera, and just below here on the bumper you have the reverse parking sensors along with reflectors placed on either sides. VF7 badging, rear defogger, and a high mount stop lamp with a spoiler, and it gets an electronic powered tailgate. The boot space of the VF7 happens to be 537 liters, and you get a hook along with a light placed on the left. Similarly, on the right, you get a hook for your grocery runs, and just underneath it, you get a tire puncture repair kit along with a tire inflator. However, you will not be getting a spare tire. The rear seats can be reclined in 60-40 ratio, which further increases the boot carrying capacity to 1576 liters, and pressing this button closes the tailgate. Straight ahead, let's move to the rear seats of the vehicle. The interior is finished in dual tone. As you can see, it is finished in tan and black. Rear door pockets get 1 liter bottle holder, speaker placed right there, and the tweeter is over here, and it also gets silver inserts. The rear bench can accommodate 3 adults comfortably, and it also gets 3 adjustable headrests for all the passengers seating in the rear, along with individual seat belts. Scooped out seat back with magazine holder. There is adequate amount of knee room and leg room, and under thigh support is also good. Has the light placed on either sides, and it is an LED unit. The rear AC vents are placed right here in the middle, and just below that you get 3 charging ports. 2 are USB and 1 is a Type C, and just below that you also get some storage space. You also get a middle armrest with twin cup holders, and the seats are finished in leather. This is about the rear. Let's move to the front. The front door pockets can also accommodate 1 liter bottle holders, and these are the controls for your power windows and child lock. The driver seat can be electronically adjustable in 8 ways. That pedal right there, along with the accelerator and brake pedals, and this is the lever to open the bonnet, which has to be pulled twice. Moving in, you get a flat bottom 3-spoke steering wheel with silver insert and some sensors on the steering wheel, as you can see, which are blinking in red, which ensures that you are holding the steering wheel even when that ADAS is active. And on the left you get the infotainment system controls as well as the voice recognition button, and on the right you get the controls for the cruise control. And in the top middle of the steering wheel you get this infrared camera, which continuously tracks for fatigue, drowsiness of the driver. The wiper stalk is on the left, and the headlight stalk, this stalk is basically just for the indicators and high or low beam functions. You need to turn on the headlights from this 12.9-inch HD touchscreen unit, which is paired to 8 speakers, and it has Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, which can be used wirelessly, as well as Bluetooth, FM, and all the controls of the vehicle can be controlled right from here. This is to open the tailgate, and just beside that you have the rear wiper controls. And over here you have the controls for your heads-up display. You can customize the color from the given options. Let me set it to green, and this is how it looks. So in a similar way you can customize the colors and increase or decrease the brightness of the heads-up display. Also you can adjust the position of it so that you can place it as per your height, visibility. And these are the controls for your headlights. It gets automatic headlights. And these are the different drive modes: Eco, Normal and Sport. And this is the wash mode. You can also increase or decrease the regen level as per your liking, depending on whether you're driving in the city or on the highway. And these are the other settings, like the creep mode, auto hold, automatic parking brake, and electronic stability control. And the traction control system. And these are the controls for your air conditioning unit. It gets a dual zone climate control as well as ventilated seats for both the driver and passenger seats in the front. And you can control the wind direction and the recirculation modes right from here. This is to increase or decrease the temperature. And you also get an air ionizer, which is a PM1 point filtration unit. And in order to turn on the seat ventilation, you basically need to tap on the seats. Tapping it once sets the fan speed to 1, and if you tap it again it sets to 2, and if you tap it again it sets to the highest fan speed, which is 3. And you also get shortcuts over here for the screen brightness, as well as if you go into the settings you get the Wi-Fi details. You can turn on the hotspot and use Wi-Fi for updating the OT system. However, it also has an eSIM and it can update over the air. And these are the volume controls for your paired device, and you can choose between 3 themes at the moment. And you also have a valet mode. And in theft alert, you have the option to signal either the lights or horn. And these are the controls for your outside rearview mirrors, and this is for unlocking the doors. So basically you do not have a start or stop button in this vehicle. As soon as you walk into the driver's door and sit in the driver's seat, you just need to tap the brake pedal and bring it to drive and just drive away the vehicle. You also get wireless charging over here. Let's quickly check that. So yes, this is how it charges wirelessly. And you have some other extension settings right here, and these are the interior light customization options. You can also increase or decrease the switch brightness of the power windows, which is currently disabled since the headlights are turned off. And you can control the follow me home settings and the welcome light. And these are the vehicle software details. Let's take a quick look at the 360-degree camera of the vehicle. So if you tap here, this is the front view. You also get a 360 view on the side, and this is the front wheel view. This is the rear view of the vehicle, and similarly you have a view of the rear wheels of the vehicle. And you can also customize few settings related to the camera from here. So that is about the infotainment system, and just below that you have the middle AC vents, and below that are the controls for your drive mode selector and the electronic parking brake. You also have a dedicated favorite button which you can customize as per your liking from the above screen, and this is the wireless charging pad. You have twin cup holders, actually 3 cup holders, and 2 USB ports in the front. This is how the key of the VF7 looks. It gets lock and unlock buttons along with remote tailgate opening and find my car button. And this control is for locking and unlocking the doors. This is the physical volume knob and the power button, and this is for the hazard lights. The armrest is not sliding, however you get some storage space underneath it. The front seats are also quite comfortable to be in, and the interior feels quite premium. You also get twin AC vents for the passenger, and this is the glove box of the vehicle and is of decent size, I would say. These are the LED cabin lights. You get auto dimming inside rear view mirror. Passenger side visor gets a mirror along with a light. Same is the case with the driver side visor as well. So people who are watching my videos from Vishakhapatnam can actually experience the VinFast cars lineup from the VinFast showroom, which is located in Narsimhanagar, Kailashapuram. You can also connect with them and give them a call with the number displayed on the screen. And if you guys like my videos, do not forget to like, share and subscribe to MotorHub. Bye bye.